Please note, number 10, Peacock Alley has been scratched. Peacock Alley has been scratched by the veterinary surgeon. The other runners sent on their way from the 1400 metre marker. So the late scratch in 10, Peacock Alley. Admiral's Guest with the white noseband on the outside takes it up. Cue the music is right there. And then comes Wayward back in third position, and then Spring Poetry's at the rail. They're followed further back in the field by Roy's Magic. That's about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Admiral's Guest going a good clip up front. Factor 50's further back in the run. Exclusive Quantity's got about 8 or 9 lengths to make up at this stage, and then comes Gunner and Sea Urchin 10, 11 lengths off the leader as they swing into that home stretch. Admiral's Guest has cleared away at the 500 metre. In second is Cue the Music, Wayward, the white sleeves and cap. Towards the inside of that, Factor 50 and Spring Poetry. Exclusive Quantity starting to make ground on the outside. Sea Urchin's got 6 or 7 to go. Coming down to the 200, Wayward goes in for a run. Roy's Magic. Exclusive Quantity is warming up all the time. Exclusive Quantity now comes to Wayward over the last 100 metres. Cue the Music between the two. Exclusive Quantity will win though. In second place, it's close. Second between Cue the Music and Wayward, and Sea Urchin takes off for fourth. Right, the combination, bang in form whichever way you look at it. Tony Riverland, Mary Liley, Seanville, and the winners keep on a rolling. The Exclusive Quality is the winner, and that is number 9. This is win number 2 from 10, makes up some good headway, and came to the outside, looked dangerous from the 400, and is the winner. So number 9, Exclusive Quantity, comes good and wins well. Second is close. Number 1, Cue the Music, nearest us, maybe just gets second from Wayward, but it's very close. Sea Urchin makes up ground and runs into that fourth position. Toad favourite was the winner, number 9, Exclusive Quantity. Further in the running is Roy's Magic, and then came Fear Factor, or Factor 50 rather, and the scratching at the start was Peacock Alley. Winner on the right hand side with the white noseband and the green cap still under the hands comes to tackle Admiral's Guest. Wayward's got the white sleeves and cap, and between runners Cue the Music. But victory for number 9, Exclusive Quantity, back to the studio.
Exclusive Quantity has come through to win race number 6. Tony Riverland, Mrs. Liley, and of course Sean Veal, 53.5 on his back, a horse that's shown his ability out the maiden. I think let's have Sean in first, Tony, if you don't mind. He's here now. And Sean, talk us through it. You know, this horse has bottom weight, but you gave him a nice patient ride. Was that the plan?
No, nothing went his way. You know, I scored out 3 wide. And I elected just to sit on him and find himself. Top of a straight was race over this. He won very well today. This was well done to Mr. Riverland. Mrs. Liley is another winner for her. Well done to her. She invested a lot of money in the game. And I think that's the trick with this horse. You got to get him to just idle under you. And then the way he turned it on today, if he does that, he'll be hard to beat again next time.
In a matter of strides?
In a matter of strides, the race was over. Going through the 300, I was just looking where I must point him. And he won a very good race, so I was very impressed the way he turned it on with me today.
Well, these colours have also been kind to you of late.
Yes, you know, I'm just glad that I can reward Mrs. Liley. I never used to have an opportunity to ride for her. But, you know, now that Mr. Riverland is throwing me and Shuey the rides, we're producing the goods for her. And you can see she's enjoying her racing. So well done to Mr. Riverland for making it possible for her, you know. And she's got a couple of nice horses, these, and made long last for her.
Good double thus far.
Yeah, good double. Well done to Mr. Riverland again, and to Terry and to Bo, and to my sponsors, LG Panel Beaters. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Good one. That's Sean Veal. Let's get trainer Tony Riverland in. Tony, wow, that's all I can say the way the stable's going. The results are clear to see, but from a training perspective, with the team behind you and the way the horses are coming from their regime in the mornings and their nutrition and however you do it, to the performances on the track, it's 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Dees. Yes, you know, we're fortunate we've got a few nice 3-year-olds. It always makes a difference. We thought we bought quite well, this bunch of 3-year-olds, and they're starting to reward us, so I'm very happy. As I said, long may it last. You know, we say when you're on the wheel of fortune at the top, it seems to get to the bottom very quick and often in racing. So we're delighted. I'm obviously delighted for Mary because she put a lot of money into the stable, and it's great that she's having a lot of winners, and we just like to try and find a feature win with one of them just now, and that'll obviously be the cherry on the top. And well done to Sean. I was a little worried. This horse is a one-time winner, and I keep having to run him because of his rating in races where they're competitive. 5, 6, 7-time winners, and I know the merit rating is not supposed to, you know, it doesn't relate to winners, but the horses that win 6 and 7 times, when they're winning all the time, they're clearly ahead of the handicapping curve. So with him, he just kept getting beat, you know. But I said to Sean in the ring, I felt that he might be a better horse given a chance. And both Mary and Sean wanted him to ride him forward. And I've had this feeling that he's a horse would be a lot better sat in because he's got plenty speed. And it worked out in Sean's favour. He didn't travel that well early on, and I could see a long way out. It was just a question of him finding the right path up the straight, and he was going to win. Well done to the breeders and my old mate Linton Ryan, because this horse was a very nervous horse at the sale. He's a beautiful horse. I mean, he's a picture-perfect horse. But you couldn't even get close to him. And he gave us a hard time breaking him in. We had to get a specialist to come and get a saddle on him. He really gave us a hard time. But he's settled so well now, Dees, and so I'm really pleased for the horse. He's quite close to me, this horse. I like him as an individual. I like them all, but he's a bit special. So I'm delighted with the win.
Fantastic, Tony. Anything else left from your side?
Dees, we've got Jenny Denny in the last race. She's got a few issues. She'll run better today. We don't know how she ran last time. She had a good barrier trial. She wouldn't travel in the race. Sean felt better go up the straight. We've got Billy Jacobson on. Let's just hope she runs a better race.
Fantastic. Keep up the good work to yourself and your team.
Thank you so much, Dees.
Lovely. Let's get Mrs. Mary Liley in, our favorite lady here in KZN. She is the lady of the turf when it comes to our racing. Very seldom does she miss a meeting, whether she's got runners or she doesn't have runners, and it's absolutely wonderful. I must share the comments of Sean Veal and Tony Riverland to see her colours more often in the winner's box. What a run you're having, Mrs. Liley.
Thank you, Dees. Long may it last. Anyway, thanks to Sean. He rode a very nice race. He did listen to what Tony said, because he said he'd like to ride him from behind. But it was difficult to have confidence, you know, when you're up against 9-time winners, and he's only a 1-time winner, but he's a lovely horse, and he's very honest. And, you know, that goes for a lot when you have an honest horse, and maybe he'll train on. Well done, the stable. We had a nice bribe for them the other night.
I wasn't invited, Mrs. Liley. Why didn't I get the nod?
You'll have to be a groom to get invited.
I'm going to be part of it, but I want to speak about the string of horses that you got now, especially your 3-year-olds. They look to be a good bunch.
They are. They're very nice horses. I'm very happy with what I've got at the moment. And but Tony's talking about the sales again, and we will see.
That's coming up end of the month, Mrs. Liley.
Sorry?
That's at the end of the month.
The end of the month.
April,
yes,
end of
yes.
April.
I'll have to find some money, go in the garden and try and dig some up.
Mrs. Liley, there's 560 horses on offer there. That's a big group of horses they're going to look at.
There's a lot of horses to walk around.
What do? Do you just throw the dart?
Throw the dart.
Yeah. Do you throw the dart and say, maybe that's what's going to find?
I wish it was that easy.
But you're having so much luck with your horse, and I wish you all the best, Mrs.
Thank
Liley.
you. Very
Well
kind.
deserved. And as always, you're looking wonderful.
Thank you.
Lovely. That's Mrs. Liley, the lady of the turf here in KZN, and she's come through with elusive quantity. And yeah, maybe a horse to pencil in. He's come through to win well. 9, and I'm told it was a dead heat. 1 and 5, and then number 2. That's the best cameraman on course, which is none other than Zane. Well done to all concerned. Race number 6.